That's a great point about not moving super heavy furniture like couches and beds and stuff like that. Personally, I don't move heavy furniture. I work on my own. First off, I don't want to throw my back out. It hurts moving heavy furniture. Second of all, I don't want to run the risk of accidentally scratching floors. I have seen and heard stories where cleaners will move a microwave or move a refrigerator and it scratches the floor. And then you're stuck having to buy new tile or marble or whatever the floor is. And I don't want to do that. I just don't want to. I work on my own. And I know there are cello cleaners that will move furniture. And I'm like, look, girl, God bless you, Godspeed, but not for me. Not my cup of tea. I don't need that extra stress in my life of scratching a client's, not just scratching, but like chipping, breaking. Like you can really damage floors pulling something on your own without like proper support. And talk about hurting your back. I'm not throwing my back out. Listen, I love my clients. But if I throw my back out or if I hurt my back really bad and I have to go to the hospital or I have to go to physical therapy or I have to start taking painkillers or all that's going to cost me money. I will be out of work. And who's going to pay my bills if I'm not working? Because I don't get sick pay. I don't work at a nice little office and get vacation time that's paid. I don't get any of that. So if I hurt my back, you think my clients are going to pay my medical bills? Who's going to pay my hospital bill? Who's going to pay my physical therapy? Nope, not worth it. Not worth it in my opinion. So I know there are cleaners that'll do it by themselves. And until that day that they get hurt, I don't know. If they get hurt, then that sucks for them. Now, if there's 2 people or 3 people and they can move it together, whatever. They want to do that, that's fine. But in my opinion, your terms and conditions should be locked tight, where if you do move heavy furniture and you accidentally ruin your client's wood floors or tile floors or damage it, who's going to pay for it? Your general liability insurance. Now, unless you have in your terms and conditions that you're not held liable for that, that's still going to be tricky, though, because your client could turn around and say, no, you moved the furniture, you damaged my floor, you have to pay for it. That's not something I think that I'd want to get involved with. Movers obviously have insurance for that reason, but you have to think a general liability insurance policy for a cleaning business may not be the same as a moving company. Your liability insurance may not offer coverage for moving heavy furniture and damaging your client's floor. So you have to look into that and find out if your insurance does cover that. And do you want to take that risk? So I tell clients, if you want like a couch moved and me clean behind it, you can move the couch and then you can move it back when I'm done. I'm not moving heavy furniture. Nope, no way, Jose. I think that's something that cleaners really need to think about. Is this something that you want to risk? Whether it's risking your back and injuring yourself or possibly risking your client's floor or property by moving heavy furniture. And will your liability policy cover any of those expenses if you do ruin your client's property or if you get injured? Things that a cleaner should think about. Crunchy Cleaning by Kathy.